The first question this evening is fairly simple. Why do each of you feel that you would make the best mayor for the city of Bexley?
My chief strength is I have 25 years city government experience, and I served half that time in Bexley many years ago. I've also been with the city of Dublin, and I'm currently with the city of Hilliard, Ohio. And I've transitioned in under 3 different mayors. I understand what to do the day after the election. If you're elected, I know what to do the first 100 days. I'd have a plan for the first 4 years. And in that transition, you have to just hit the ground running and know what you're after. Here, some of the problems we have is an aging infrastructure. We're talking about the police station and location, and I am for moving the police station from the site we've proposed, and I think there's several different options we need to look at rather than, thank you, rather than my plan.
I'm a businessman. Most of the other candidates have said they work for city government or they're attorneys. I'm a businessman. Gene referred to the city needing a chief executive officer. That means they need someone with leadership experience who can manage, make decisions, prepare, and execute on budgets. And that's what I do. That's what I've done for my entire business career.
Stand up.
Yes,
We had discussed that before, and we've got a little problem with the chairs not scooting on the carpets, so you might have to give us a minute to do that.
Thank you, and I'd like to thank the Chamber for hosting this event. I think it's going to be the most well-attended event out of all of the debates. But the question is why, what distinguishes me as a candidate for mayor? There's a little bit of an echo.
Good evening, my name is Bill Winkler. We all have our strengths and our weaknesses. One of my weaknesses that I'm starting to learn is I have an issue with enclosed spaces. So I can assure you, as the first candidate, we will have a tremendously open government.
Now, I know all of you understand the lighter side of being mayor, because as I walk the streets, a frequently asked question to me was, can you cook chicken? Yes, I can cook chicken. And if I asked any of you, you would help me cook chicken.
I don't want to be the mayor because advantages I hold as an 18-year-old. Just being 18, I can always look up and hit all voters. Everyone else they can either look up or down in ages. I can always look up. I'm young, I'm energetic, I have a motivation. Tax abatement for the Main Street development really it hinders the ability to bring in taxes. There's different ways and means of going about to develop the Main Street and have the development of the community. Just being young and going out there, I've already registered over 50 new voters and constituents that can better vote for the community and the world politics. I have the vision to really make something of Bexley. Being young, I can have the attention. I feel this is a great audience, huge in number.
Real quick before I begin, does anybody else want to run for mayor? Thank you, Ed and David, for having us in the chamber as well. And thank you guys for coming out. Why would I be the best mayor for Bexley? Well, each of the candidates here brings a special trait, a special skill. Mr. Harvey has a fresh perspective. Gene has a familiarity with the schools. Matt has a vision for Bexley's future. Bill Winkler has a strong desire to develop the technology of the city. Scott brings a young perspective. John has been a long-time resident, and Robin lives in South Bexley, which gives us a wider scope of understanding of the city. Now, of all those 7 things, I'm the only candidate who embodies all 7 qualities.